Hey guys, Jarrell here, back with our episodes of the OA. We're on to episode 4 of season 1. Now the last episode expanded completely with what she was giving us all the information on as to her time being incarcerated with the rest of them. One of them ended up dead, August. I'm not quite sure what the poisonous gas was, just that it was poisonous. And she managed to gain some sort of weird trust with this guy that because she's blind, she needs more than what they've got, and she convinced him to allow her to go upstairs, and she was to go into the kitchen and feel the sun on her face, and then she became his maid, which was strange. Tried to poison him, didn't work, mainly because he did pretty much inform her, you don't help me here, when he needed the insulin injection. The rest of them are going to die because you don't know the door code. So that didn't work. But then she threw him down the stairs, well, pushed him down the stairs. She has run out the house, absolutely no idea where she's going, obviously. And she's just come to a cliff edge and whack with a shovel or something from behind. I'm not entirely certain. All I want to know is, I want to carry on because I'm interested to what happens next. Let's go find out. This is episode 4.
I remembered Homer and Rachel and Scott screaming my name. They were no longer with me. The sudden rush of loss made me realize that for the second time in my life, I was dead. I can see.
كنت دائما قادرة على الرؤية. If you stay, there is no more suffering. All the pain of life gone.
That's a bird.
This will show you a way to another place. A form of travel unknown to humans.
Papa! Papa! Here! That isn't a fair choice.
To exist
Never is.
to survive unfair choices. Join him. He's right outside waiting for you.
And die, I take it.
Now you are ready for what comes with this gift. It's a seed of light. If you grow it, all you need to know will be inside you.
You're written a lot.
I knew from the moment I woke up that life was no longer the same.
Probably passed out from the pain.
No.
I went somewhere, and I saw her. The same woman I saw when I was a little girl. Lab rats are only powerless because they don't understand that they're in an experiment. So we could take it over. His experiment is our way out.
No.
We all died, and we all chose to return.
No, speak for your own self.
We all touched another side and came back different. Because I hear you whispering to your plants at night to make them grow without the sun. Because your eyes are green, clear, as honest as you are.
Yes, she can see you.
Because I can see.
We need to settle with the rehab facility as well. They want to know if you'll be gathering his personal effects or if they should just...
Don't let him throw anything away.
Once our billing is deducted and court fees are paid, you should still see a substantial sum. Did you not read your copy of the will?
Rod, I turned my own brother into the police and they forced him into rehab and now he's dead. No, I did not read his will.
He left you everything.
A few of us started the victim support program. It feels good. It feels satisfying.
What if I told you I'm trying to help people?
I would say that's a noble impulse.
Without knowing the details.
Well, you weren't alone there. Somehow you got out. You want to rescue the others, but you're afraid if you tell us, they might get killed. If you tell me something that could help the Bureau find who did this to you, I'll pass that on. But apart from that, I'm not here for them. I'm here for you. You just got to take the time you need to heal.
I can't do that.
I understand. More than you know. But to even think about rescue before you've recovered...
What would you do if I just leave right now? Do you tell the FBI that?
Our sessions are confidential. You can walk away. You can push me in the pond if you want to. It's up to you. You're in charge. You're not a prisoner.
A living riddle, alive, inside my body. I could feel it in my muscles. But a whole week passed before a clear plan began to form in our minds.
Just tell me everything you remember from the moment of your death. I hit you with a gun to when you came around. This is important work, and I need you to collaborate with me, or I will be forced to be very unkind to you and the others in ways that you won't enjoy.
Couldn't you just ask me what it is that you want to know and I'll answer it?
Could you see?
Yes, but it wasn't how I remember sight.
At any point, was there a sense of euphoria or...
Peace. I had to fight that peace to come back.
But to come back, I mean, when you came back, that you chose that. That was your choice.
Yes.
There was another person there? Someone who's not alive in this world?
My father. Hap's interrogation of me made it clear we had to find out what his experiment was. But the gas made us forget everything. If Scott and Homer used their lung power to suck the gas out of my cell from either side, I could stay awake and learn what Hap was doing to us. All I know is he is not insane. He is obsessed.
I ain't sucking any more poison into my lungs than I have to.
The most important thing was to figure out what it was he was taking from us. But it's one thing to make a plan. It's another altogether to execute it.
Always.
A month passed before he came for Homer.
Jesus.
Close your fucking eyes if you're gonna play dead. Open your eyes and tell me... Oh, you a regular comedian. Why don't you stand up and take a bow for your fans? Sit down.
What the fuck is going on here?
Lie down. Suck your thumb like a baby.
We thought that the gas was knocking us out cold. It wasn't. It was making us compliant. We would do anything we were told and then forget about it.
Oh, yeah, I know that shit. Girls pass out for like 5 minutes and then wake up zombies.
It's scopolamine. Some people call it devil's breath.
But the plan worked the next time, right? I mean, you could just pretend to be zombies.
It took us nearly a year to get that part right.
A year? Why?
What?
Getting good at something takes time.
You don't think I know that?
Step around, 1 foot on either base, sit back on the chair. Now, pull your head back, bring your chin down, and do not move your head.
Oh, hell. Good night.
We failed.
Yeah.
Again and again, we failed. 3 years passed.
Oh my god.
In that time, I often doubted I'd ever met Katoon at all.
How'd
Homer
you
never
continue?
gave up. He'd seen something of the experiment. It became a quest for him to understand what Hap was doing.
Now what?
Doctors used to think that death was when the breath stopped, and then we found that that was not true. And I have realized that there is some possibility that audio activity can...
My name is Homer. What? I'm Homer. Your name is not Homer. Look at me. If
Do you know Dr. Roberts? What? No. Calm down. Come quick, help me get him up. We need help.
He was killing us over and over and over again.
What was Hap recording? What did it mean?
He was recording the soundscapes of our NDEs, trying to map out what it was that people call the other side. It took years, but every time Homer got a little closer, I told him that if he succeeded and traveled conscious, he had to look for anything living, anything moving, and swallow it whole. Homer came back again and again and again, remembering nothing, but he kept trying. Some days I thought it was for himself, something he needed to prove, conquer. He was an explorer, and death was his frontier.
This guy just
Whatever
does
his reasons,
not care.
Homer never gave up on his mission to die awake.
Hey, you stop right there, stop! Hey! Come here!
Gonna eat a fish here? Yeah. Oh! Oh!
Hey! Hey, you!
But it's not a tunnel. It's a place. It's an actual place. I felt chased. But I found this, thing. I swallowed this thing. A sea creature.
That's good.
I don't feel like I have it. Or know it.
But I'm telling you, when I swallowed that bird, I felt the whole thing flash through me in an instant. A self, like a me in there, doesn't even belong to me, and it wants to come out. It wants me to call it by name, but it's a name truer than prairie. It sounds like away. Yeah, but maybe away.
Away.
I don't know. When I say it out loud, it all falls apart.
Oh. Right, that was episode 4 of season 1. I don't know if anyone else at this point, after 4 episodes, is where I am right now, which is utterly bemused, confused, unsure, and just trying to figure out what the hell is going on. This series has got me as a reactor, as someone commentating and giving a dialogue whilst watching something. It's got me lost for words. What was horrific about that was the sense of time and how long they've been trying to do this. With Homer's help more than anyone, and how many times he's gone through this. This guy in particular, she's right, he's not crazy. He is massively obsessed in trying to figure something out, but he is stabbing in the dark. He doesn't quite know what he's looking for. Even when she said she couldn't explain it to him when he was asking her, and she said, well, maybe if you just ask me questions and I can at least tell you what you're asking, because you know what you're looking for, you know what your experiment is. And he's not asking the right questions. It's right for them to continue the facade that she's still blind, because that can still come in as an advantage. But something's just happened to Homer there at the end, kind of how it did with her. I'm going to go out on a limb here The OA. I have no idea what it means. I've got one theory for now. Because in that episode, when she saw her father and she said, when she saw the burn, she said, "You are the original." I'm thinking OA means original angel. I could be completely off with that. I don't even know what that would even mean. I don't understand the implications of what that would mean. An original angel would mean the first angel, would mean something close to God. I have no idea. No idea. So that episode has got me confused more than any. This series is truly mind-bending, which is why you can't put in, same as her, you can't put into words what you're witnessing until you have more, and they're feeding it as at a slow pace, because she's telling the story to us that I'm just trying to absorb what's going on. So I apologise if I'm not giving enough of a reaction as to what I'm witnessing, because normally I can go, well, I think it's this, or I think it's that, or I don't know. I can't even come up with things to say as to what I might think it is or what I think it's not. It's truly surreal. Like I said, the only theory I can come up with so far in that episode is what OA means. I'm confused. Maybe I will know more at the start, at the end of episode 5. We'll just find out. But this series is phenomenal. It is so different to anything I've ever watched, and it's indescribable at points. Maybe you felt that way. Maybe once you've seen this once, it's that kind of a series. It's like, the only thing I can try to compare it to, even though it's a completely different series and a completely different topic and subject matter, it's like watching Dog, the German series that I've already done. Whereas the first time round, you spend most of it wondering what's going on, who's who, what it all means, what you should be taking in, what you shouldn't. And this is the same. You don't know what it is you're seeing and you're experiencing. Maybe on a second run, when you know the general gist of the storyline, you can piece things together very easily. It's like having the jigsaw puzzle in front of you with no picture, and the second time round you have the picture, so you know what it's supposed to be, you know what it's supposed to look like. That's the best analogy I can come up with for now. Anyway, I will be back with episode 5 next week, guys, so until then, by all means, post your comments down below. If any of you want to post anything as to something I should be spotting or should be picking up on without giving away something that's going to be further down the line that would be classed as a spoiler, by all means do so. Right, I'm done. Don't forget, it will be available on Patreon full length as always, because these are quite long episodes, and I will see you for that one next time. Until then, by all means, give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and if you're not subscribed and you enjoy this series, please think of subscribing to the channel. It'd be very much appreciated, and I will see you for the next episode. Till then, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Take care.